Live from the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, this is Iowa Live.
All right, as things start to cool down here a little bit this week around central Iowa, how about we find out things we can catch in Des Moines? That's why we dragged this guy in to talk to us. Ben Hanfeld, good to see you.
Good to see you, Lou.
From Catch Des Moines.
Yes.
So plenty of things going on around central Iowa. Catch Des Moines keeps their finger on the pulse of.
We do, and you gotta love when the heat breaks, get outside, enjoy it before winter comes and we have to go back inside and hibernate for a few months. But
all right, let's talk about some of the things that are coming to Des Moines in the next week or so.
Yes, first up, the Iowa Cubs. I know everybody's kind of in football mode, but it's also baseball playoff mode.
That's
so this
right.
is your last chance to catch the Iowa Cubs before we turn our attention to the hopefully playoff-bound Chicago Cubs. So check out the Iowa Cubs at a homestand today through Sunday at Principal Park. They're taking on the St. Paul Saints. You can check their website for game day promotions, and tickets start at only $10. So
yeah, I love the fact that they're only $10 to get in.
Yeah.
For the Iowa Cubs.
Yeah.
And there really is no bad seat in that place.
No.
And so the experience and the food options that are available there, they have really ramped it up over at Principal Park.
And the Cubs they just called up Pete Crow Armstrong, their number one prospect who was down at Iowa. So it's your chance to see these guys who you might be seeing in a month in the playoffs on national TV. So
exactly.
It's
you
great.
can say, I remember when.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is always fun. All right, so the Iowa Cubs should be on your checklist. What else should be on the checklist?
The Beaverdale Fall Festival. So that is, in charming Beaverdale this Friday and Saturday. You've got inflatables, a carnival, parade, live music, food vendors, a cornhole tournament, and so much more. And it's free to attend. You can visit fallfestival.org to see the full schedule of events. Big question, do you call it cornhole or bags?
It depends. And then there's another TV show that calls it cornholio.
Oh,
yeah, there's a TV show showing that from the cartoon from years ago.
Yes.
Probably bags.
Yeah.
Because unless they have corn in the bags,
right,
then you could call it cornhole. But I bag. What do you call it?
I'm a bag guy.
You're a bag guy?
I'm a bag guy,
okay.
Although I will assimilate and call it cornhole if everybody else is.
There you go.
So,
yeah. All right, so either one, that is going on. Everybody knows what we're talking about, right?
Yes.
All right, so what else is happening?
We have the Art on the Lake Festival, so you can support local artists at the Art on the Lake Festival Saturday at Copper Creek in Pleasant Hill. This family-friendly event has music by local musicians, local food vendors, kids' crafts, and showcases more than 50 different artists with the aim to promote interest and participation in the arts in the community. Stop by that free event. It's from 11 to 5 p.m. on Saturday.
All right, so that will be over in the Pleasant Hill area, the Copper Creek area, like you mentioned too. Were you around Des Moines when that whole Copper Creek area, when they're still taking rocks out of the where that lake is right now?
I don't think I was.
You were yeah, that was a long time ago. I think when we first got to Des Moines, we remember that, so we watched that literally grow up. But that is such a beautiful part of town, isn't it? Yeah.
It is. It is very underrated.
All right, so that is going on. And we're not done yet. There are more things happening. What else is going on that we have to tell you about?
Well, we are kicking off Oktoberfest season, so don't be confused that we're in September, because that's when all the Oktoberfest stuff starts.
All right.
So the first one that kind of kicks off all these celebrations is at Adventureland Park on Saturday. It's 21 and older, and it has, of course, polka music, games, contests, and, of course, the most important part, the beer. And also the Adventureland one, what makes it cool is you can get on the rides.
Oh, yeah?
You don't need to fight a bunch of kids to, get on the rides.
Really?
And it's a lot easier to get on the rides. And you have the liquid courage because you've had a couple of the Oktoberfest beers.
The big kids can play at Adventureland.
The big kids can go on the Monster, so
that is so cool.
Yeah, so that's amazing. So tickets start at $44.99. Yeah, and that's on Saturday. And that kicks off all the other Oktoberfest stuff that'll be happening over the next few weeks.
That is so cool. So that is going on this weekend, and you talk about the Oktoberfest things that are happening. There's also some things that are starting to run their cycle and complete their cycle. Don't forget Carl Customs tomorrow. They have summer nights with the car show over at Carl Customs is going to be going on tomorrow as well. So all that and more. People want to find out about the things we talked about here today and many, many other things. What's the easiest thing that they can do?
They can, of course, go to catchdesmoines.com. Visit our new pretty website. Go to our events calendar. Easier to navigate than ever.
Okay.
Yeah, so find all the cool stuff at catchdesmoines.com.
All right, so please do that and get out and enjoy yourself this week. Ben, good to see you, buddy.
Yes, good
Thanks
to
for
see
coming
you.
over.
Yes.
Thank you for spending a little time with us, and we'll see you back here tomorrow for another edition of Iowa Live.